Hello and good evening. My name is Goldvision. Welcome to 7 Second Summer Camp. I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope you're all tired out from all the amazing things that you worked on. I know I am. I've been all over the place in my mind and elsewhere. But now is the time to relax. Now is the time to meditate, to think about what's important, to get excited about the world, to do things that will make things better for people. I don't know to what extent it's going to happen, but I bet it's going to be great, and I'm excited. There are a couple camp announcements before we get into it for the evening. One, warehouse parties must be held in the fifth dimension. It's always been that way. That's the rule around here. So can you keep your parties in the fifth dimension, please? We're no longer accepting standardized tests. If you have something, if you want to participate, you'll need to apply with any of the standard essays or physical challenges, it says. But we're no longer accepting standardized tests. And then finally, it says open your heart to the present moment. So those are the announcements. It's not too much to worry about. Just a second. I think I'm having a audio situation, and to avoid it, we're just going to meditate for a second on open-mindedness, if you don't mind. Is this working now? Are we back in? We're back in? Okay. Good. Sorry. Meditation is very important at 7 Second Summer Camp. Some say it was designed just for that purpose. And the reason, there's many reasons, and you could go with the traditional health benefits version of meditation. That's a priority. And I think it can be achieved pretty extensively in the game. But we also have there's a more significant and important part of it that's available to players. And I won't get into all of them, but ultimately meditation has a lot of benefits for a lot of reasons. And if you look it up and you start researching it and you start looking into what the actual value is, you'll find that there's a lot of different approaches, a lot of different ideas that kind of contain our experience. And I get really excited about it, so that's why I constantly want to share it and get people experiencing it, and why I built 7 Second Summer Camp, just to have have a good time just starting off meditating and seeing where it'll go. But that's enough about that. Now is the time for the Gourdlet marshmallow. I'm gonna cook it up. Hopefully it'll be nice and fried by the time it gets to us. Yeah, there it is. Tonight we're playing a game that I asked for access to and was granted today. It is called Gourdlets. It just came out. It just became available. That's why I think I was invited to play it. I don't really know what it is. It looks fun. It looks like a top-down city builder of creatures named Gourdlets. They're probably gourd pumpkin-esque. It looks like there's a leaf involved. I'll be playing on the Xbox controller, and I'm going to name the town without the controller. Well, sorry, we need to investigate the map options real quick. Beach Oasis looks like the way to go. And just inspired by that, I want to name the town Mind Vacation. I'm not using the Xbox controller right now. Vacation town. Okay. And we're not going to skip the tutorial because that always gets me in trouble. We'll skip it if it doesn't, if it gets me in trouble doing the tutorial. That happens too. Not too frequently, but every once in a while. We're loading the pastries. We're sampling the pastries, and now we're gonna jump in. There we go. As you know, I try to play games without attacking or hurting anything. And more recently, I've been brute force manifesting the kinds of things and kind of worlds that I want to see on my own personal timeline. And I'm hoping that by doing so, I'm going to create pathways and plant seeds that will grow into beautiful trees that are the experiences that I want to see. And so I've been looking for games that help do that. And I'm already relaxing and chilling. I do prefer to relax and chill out and enjoy my time in a low stress and high reward situation. So I seek out games that offer that opportunity. And this one, hopefully, if it starts to violate those tenets and it starts to take on a life in the direction that I don't want to go, then I will have to stop. But hopefully it will continue through a beautiful process and we'll enjoy it. This is the island of Mind Vacation Town, the home of delightful little creatures called Gourdlets. As a person in charge of building up Mind Vacation Town, you probably want to know what kind of environment a Gourdlet needs in order to thrive. Well, scientists have researched Gourdlets for decades, and they have recently published their groundbreaking conclusion: Gourdlets are just so little guys. Because they are generally too sleepy and distracted to have much of an opinion on anything, they will thrive regardless of what you build. Right, so it sounds like, and this is why I talk like this, because I believe there's certain synchronicities that will happen, and the more that I say things and the more that I show up, the more it will become what I'm looking for. And by it, I mean everything. We tried explaining capitalism to the Gourdlets, but it made them feel too tired, so you don't have to worry about managing currency or resources. As Gourdlets interact with more things, they will passively mature, which will eventually give you access to special items. Sounds like everything that we've been talking about. And I really think this is just the beginning. I've only recently started sharing my experiences in such an aggressive way because I really believe the evolution of humanity is nigh. And I think that if we really believe it and we really want it to happen, then we're going to make it. We're going to make it so beautiful. I'm just going to enjoy this leaf falling to the ground, or wherever it goes, while I rotate the map. Also, if it says right bumper, unfortunately this controller has a sticky right bumper. I do that because I thought it would be cool to get a refurbished controller instead of paying full price for a new one. And it came just kind of locked in position. And I didn't realize it for a while. Okay. Well, alright, I'm rotating the map. It's working with the left and right triggers. This menu has building tools. This deletes objects, this deletes floors, town ledger, this controls weather, screenshots, UI preferences, this calls the Gourdlet train, this calls the parcel train settings. Alright, we gotta zoom out. This is perfect though. This is nice. We got a dock over here. And it's nighttime. Oh, and we have some Gourdlets in a tree. Oh, look at this. I might be done. I might actually have to play this game. Vanish a gourd back to the train station. What a terrible accident. Alright, put that back in there. Alright. Let's get back to the train station. It's okay though. Let's see if I can pick you up and put you back where you were. Alright. Okay. That was just pressing A. Picked up the object, so I bet it'll work for everything. Oh. That's nice. Whatever's happening here. Customize? I'm not going to customize anything without really understanding what that means yet. Got a shell. We have a rock. A stone. A stone. A cactus. I'm not sure how to get to the menus without without using the mouse. It's okay though. Let's see what we have. This is the build menu. We have tiles, it looks like. Land, light sand, dark sand, the dock, some dock tiles, candy path. Oh, wow, we have some cool buildings already. Let's get a tent in there. Okay, is this familiar to anybody yet? Put it right here, right there. Okay, let's see what we got into here. Enter. Oh wow. Give you some inspiration. The inside of each building starts with some boxes for you to unpack and decorate with. Or you can just bulldoze everything in here and start fresh. Gourdlets are generally adverse to doing work, so they're just happy that someone else is taking care of things for them. I might be a Gourdlet. There are some new menus when you're inside a building, so let's look at those next. Okay. Build. Is that the guest list? What could that mean? That lets you go back outside. This still deletes objects, but can also be used to delete unopened boxes. Thankfully, I haven't destroyed anything yet, and I really try not to destroy things in video games. I don't think opening a box counts as destroying something. Looks like it kind of does. So, oh, that is gonna watch TV in there. Alright. Let's get out of here. It looks like my job here is done. Exit building. So now we're contending with the chaos of creation and destruction. And we're gonna see, well, this is flashing the call, the parcel train. And see what happens. Oh, look at that. Got a little box. We've unlocked the park grill. So I can't tell you where the boxes are going. They seem to be poofing out of existence. And that's okay. Oof. But it might count as destruction yet. This is still on the fence. I do tend to believe that we need evidence of a corpse to to declare something destroyed. There has to be a remnant of it for it to be killed in any meaningful way. I didn't see anything like that. I don't see like a rip out box that doesn't get recycled. So that whole process might be taking place. And so I don't think we have to worry about that too much. I do want to build up this town square with houses, even though I don't know what kind of problems that might create for me. But so far it seems like this game is very capable of being played for an extended period of time without destroying anything. We'll see. I'll have a big blue house over here. In the corner. Is that too many houses? This is just nice now. I'm gonna revel in what I've done. And call the Gourdlet train. I don't know if you saw this as an option. The Gourdlet train is arriving. I don't know why. Oh, we've got Griffin. Because now that we have 4 houses, it seems appropriate to invite some other people to enjoy them. I just picked up this house accidentally. It seems like a very easy thing to do. Okay. I'm gonna go ham and pop all these boxes open. Is it X? Yeah. Look at these things. Is it creation of matter? Is it destruction of boxes? It doesn't seem like it. It's making anybody unhappy. It's interesting that it all just comes with all this stuff though. And then you pick it up and is it cash register? Is this a store? Chair. Put some chairs over here. Just do that. Oh, this Gourdlet appears to be eating. Okay. And this is a cake that can be placed on tables. Is this an espresso machine? Coffee maker? This is some nice stuff around here. Let's get the fridge by the table. The coffee machine a little bit farther back. Is this just a milk carton? Can be placed on a table. Seems like all this food should be somewhere, but they don't seem to care too much where it is. They're eating it right off the ground. These are just inspirational objects to start the decoration process. It does seem like there's this tremendous trend of decoration games that are coming into the world. Customization games. Kind of the creation of art, really. And speaking of which, the parcel train, I think it looks like we have to fill up progress bar to get it to come back. Maybe that's a oh, we need more mature Gourdlets. Okay. I love this rock. This Gourdlet is just chosen to cider. It's just chosen to stand on. It's nice. And do we have another one here? Oh, Griffin. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Let's take a step back. There's not a lot of urgency here, and I really like that. Not too worried about what's happening. It seems like everything's gonna keep happening. We have a clock that's automatically going. The town ledger. We've got unlockable items we have to figure out. And then there were some locks somewhere. I just saw a bit. Oh, I have to unlock them on the parcel train. And then once done, then I guess I'll be able to place them. Yep, swing set, right. kind of want this to look out at the beach. Hopefully somebody will get that going. Do I need to customize that sign? Or is it just a general sign? Yeah, it's just general. Just the idea of signage. That's alright. Let's see. I have to protect the people with a fire hydrant. Go ahead and pop this. Maybe we'll have like a street. Yeah, that looks safe. Alright. Some banner ads. We'll probably skip the gravestones for now. And then this Ferris wheel has to be in the middle of the park, obviously. Sorry, maybe just right here down on the pier. Swings and a Ferris wheel. Perfect. Do some hedges to kind of create a beach area right on the edge of the I don't want it to feel like it's cut off, but I don't want it to feel like there's no partition or separation. I want people to walk in and think, oh, this is beach time. And by people I mean Gourdlets. Oh, I see a line. A little D-pad pick over there. There we go. Nice. Alright. I don't want to overdo it yet. I'm still feeling things out. Got an egg down here. Check that out. Okay, good. Okay. You can hatch an egg by placing it. Just do regular egg. Make it a regular beach egg. And then, does this Gourdlet have like an idea? Oh. It's an unlocked parcel train points. This is nice. If you're just joining, my name is Gold Vision. I've been live streaming images, pictures, ideas, and video games that reflect the kind of world that I want to see. A lot of times I don't know exactly what the game's going to present. Most of the time I'm playing them cold and blind and learning them as we all do in real time. But really the aspiration is to find games and have and feel the experience of evolving. I've recently considered myself an evolutionary gamer. That or an experiential gamer, but both instances are more about trying to find those positive feelings, those world-changing games and experiences that are all around us but might not be apparent to everybody, and to dig in and really grow as a person. And like I said moments ago, I think that the evolution of humanity is really close. I think that we're seeing a lot of synchronicities in a lot of games that are all very similar. And they're all great, and we should appreciate them all for their art style. As you might enjoy music of a similar genre, but many different songs. In that same way, I think that there's a genre of evolution that's happening. And I think that we're going to see some really beautiful things happening, perhaps very quickly. And so I'm excited for that, and I'm trying to do my part to help bring those things into reality by celebrating things that are beautiful. Sorry to sound like a broken record, but I think it's more like a beautiful loop. Let's pick this picnic blanket. And it looks like we got a gold one here, so I'll just put this one. I don't want to interrupt the this grassland here, you know. I'll put down some picnic blankets by the palm trees. I hope this isn't stressing anyone. I do play according to a couple tenets. One is that I don't kill anybody, or aspire not to. And then from there I try not to destroy anything, just so that way we don't have to clarify if it was killing. It's really just an idealistic approach. And then exploring games and see how far you can get under these principles. It's pretty exciting, and it's difficult at times. But I've been doing it live recently because there's so many games that have been coming out that I want to give them all a good amount of time, and I don't have as much time as I'd like to go through all of them and create specific videos for all of them, when really there's just these games should all aspire to offer entertainment that is so compelling that it doesn't need to be edited. And I'm confident in my perspective as a person at this point that what I have to say should be pretty streamlined and obvious. I'm actually falling out of the need to think right now. And just placing things. I think that's okay. Is this guy like playing a little video game machine? Is that what you're doing? I can't tell. Every time I check on him, it goes somewhere else. Oh. We need more Gourdlets. I'm sorry, this game's called Gourdlets and we only have 2 Gourdlets. It's not called 2 Gourdlets. Call the train. Get somebody in here. I'll go customize the houses or accidentally remove them. Say hello to socks. Let's get in there. Open the boxes. Oven. Bottle. Chair. Cider. Oh, actually I started to customize cider. Oh, that's a hat. I see. Okay. You know what? I consider the opening of these boxes an evolution of the boxes. Sorry to keep using that same word, but there's a transformative nature of things. And to say one is being destroyed while the other one's... There's like the... the hero's journey of death and rebirth. A phoenix style experience, but we're watching the evolution of boxes into objects that contain. They're just hanging out. What is this? A knife? It's a cutting board. It can be placed on a table. We need tables. We need a table. Look, it already knows what I want. Wait, this is all completely different stuff. Okay, well, gotta get into it. Green walls. We're in line mode. And then rotate. Can we just do the one green wall? It's okay if that's how it is, but I'm sure that's not the way it actually is supposed to be. Is this just wallpaper? I can't actually build walls. It's okay. Oh, there we go. It just did it. Figured it out on its own. Except I'm not placing it properly. I don't know why I'm making this wall blue, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The green and blue house. It also looks like we need some good tiles on the ground. Door floors. They all seem to be labeled floor. And we're gonna do like this nice white tile. What just happened? Somebody's standing under the floor and then they got moved to the front. It's interesting. I don't really like it. It's something I'll have to be more precious about in the future. Kind of looks like snow. Alright, and table. Furniture. Furniture, table. Table is its own menu. Let's go for it. These Gourdlets need a table for all these pizzas or whatever. And they don't want a blue table unless it's on the blue wall. These kind of look like outdoor tables. This kind of looks like the thing from Super Mario World. That's okay. And then I will place the things on the tables. And that will make them happy. Alright, and now I got Gourdlets and wine bottles. Gotta put these chairs next to each other. Do you think there's... Okay, they're figuring it out. I'll just keep the wine bottles on the ground. I feel like those aren't gonna last that long. If I know anything about Gourdlets. Which I don't. I'm learning. That feels good though. Yeah, let's get another Gourdlet in there. Just one more. Because it seems like 4 Gourdlets can live in the town together and they're chill. Saffron. Perfect. Great. We got trains in town. Let's add a couple more things. Outdoor floor. Cozy cobblestone. Candy cobblestones. Got a little too optimistic there. I don't want to tear up the terrain with any kind of civic administrative buildings and tools. I can add ruins. Oh, but if I add some seedlings, I think it's okay to provide resources. Strawberry is an obvious pick for me. Let's see how this goes. It's still summer. It's nighttime in Mind Vacation Town. This feels like the right thing to do, even though I don't really understand why I'm doing it. And planting cauliflower seems like the healthy thing to do. Let's see how this fun little field ends up. I think it's a little bad that I immediately think that I need to import more Gourdlets to tend to the fields. It seems like a dangerous mode of thought. So I'm just planting them for the benefit of them. 4 seeds, 1 for each Gourdlet. And they're just gonna sleep, and that's what I'd prefer anyway. It's a saffron just enjoying the tree. We've picnic blankets, we've got wine bottles, we have a big house here. Business. This egg that I didn't hatch, but I'm going to now. What is this? What is that? Is that good or bad? Is that a Gourdlet? It doesn't say what it is. That's okay. I think it's good. I think this is like a good kind of beach pixie Gourdlet monster. Alright. I think I've created the groundwork for a beautiful civilization. And I'm just going to check on the civilization right now. Cider's just standing in the field. Griffin's standing by a rock. Socks is on the pier. So is Saffron. Okay. Everyone's having a good time. Or they're trying to escape. Or maybe this picnic blanket is locking them in place. It's okay. This feels nice though. It feels like we can keep going forever. I'm gonna go a little bit more. In fact, I'm gonna take some inspiration for a good campsite. Maybe it'll be done. Oh, look, these guys are already up there. Chopping and planting the seeds. We have the tent. I think I want to move the tent to a more centralized location and then build a campfire. And just a real peaceful experience. Maybe I'll do it up here so we can have a bonfire on the beach. Right? I'll grab that. The controls are pretty intuitive. I haven't had too much problem figuring this out. How close do we want this campfire? It's been nice. I feel like that day just flew by. Just moved the tent. That's wild. Oh man. There's a question about how I'm doing. And I'm doing good. I'm really enthralled right now in the world of Gourdlets. I'm glad to be sharing this experience so that way we can all move in the same direction and paint the world in a more beautiful way that's inspired by this game. I don't know why blue is the default since it should be gold, but it's okay. Pow. Pow. Look at that. Doesn't feel like the the wilderness camping some people might prefer, but it's actually really nice. Did I set up the tent? I feel like I didn't. But now that we know that this is the evolution of boxes growing. Is there a box in the box? A bookcase. Put that in the corner. This is inside the tent. It's the first bed we've encountered. Should probably do something about that. Open the box, another corner bookshelf. And what is this? We've got a dresser. Sounds like some of the Gourdlets are playing around on their phones. Put this TV up here, or accidentally remove it from the game world. That was actually the first moment of destruction. And was an accident. Accidentally destroyed the TV. Let's see if there's another one somewhere. The indoor menu is crazy. There's so many different things. Appliances, electronics, here we go. Television. Let's put it back in the world. Alright. Can be placed on tables. Perfect. Are there any boundary walls we can make here? Oh, we've got leisure options too. I like that dresser. I'd like to see more furniture like that. Yeah, now they're watching TV. Okay. Put this stuff together. There's blue flowers. Man, if there's beds, then I've been messing up. That blue house. I'm inspired now. I gotta get out of here. How do I leave? How do I exit? This blue house. Thankfully, they're not holding me to, as I said, capitalism rules. This is gonna be the spot. Get in there. Looks like all the food's still there. And these wine bottles will need a table after all. It must have been 3 days since they've just been on the ground. I hope the Gourdlets aren't being polite and leaving the wine bottles alone. Because they're there for them to enjoy. Let's get the, I don't know, I thought it was going to be bigger in here. Let's make this a sleep. Actually, this place seems like there's tons of Gourdlets in it, so let's do one of the buildings that we haven't done yet. This first one. Keep picking them up instead of entering them. Alright. It's funny they keep following me where I'm doing my constructions. Rotate. What I really want is a restful, peaceful sleeping house, you know? I don't know what inspires them to do what they do. It seems like this is a good default. Oh, sorry. It seems like Gourdlets disappear or move. Whenever you move their furniture. Okay, this is the default. Three bottles of wine, some appliances, a cash register. It's strange, I don't know why I would need a cash register. Alright, but now, nope, sorry. Oh, they mature with each interaction? Is that what that said? So this game is about evolution. Alright, well, I hope they interact a lot. I hope that it becomes a theme. But no, it's gonna be a sleepy house. Can I enter from the front? Yep. This is gonna be like a nursery for anyone who's tired. I don't want to destroy these bottles of wine and all this stuff. I just don't need them here. I think those guys are trapped, actually. Look, they're already sleeping. I really do like sleeping and dreaming, and so now the opportunity to create like a like a sleeporium, a dedicated place just for rest. That's what we could. This is like a vacation island. It's unsettling to have an oven here and a refrigerator, but I guess you'd want some staples of health and survival. I'm also really trying not to destroy anything, as you remember. It often comes up that you can use what you thought you could just throw away, and because that's the case, I like to experiment and see how much I can use or hold on to. It comes up a lot in editing video or pictures, and I tend to try to use non-destructive editing using masks and layers and working groups of objects, because then it turns out often that clients and people that you work with actually want something from the past or something that you aren't using right now but will need at some point. And when you discover that the thing that you threw away was something that you could use the whole time and actually have a use for now, then it seems more beneficial to hold on to as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying accumulate anything. That's not the aspiration. This isn't a hoarder's attitude. I didn't hoard these boxes. They were given to me. So I just don't want to throw them away just because I don't have a use for them at the moment. It's not very Marie Kondo of me, but I still enjoy it. Okay. I've kind of organized this area. The wine bottles with no tables, kind of a bummer. But we need to make this more of a sleeper's paradise, if we can. What's an inner wall? Indoor fences? Oh, this is what I was looking for earlier. We can section it off. So we need to move this. These wine bottles are very big. You guys drink it? Can I just give it to this Gourdlet to drink? Can I trap them? I don't know if Gourdlets are allowed to drink wine or have any benefits or can. Alright, and now I want to add a wall, but I can't because there's Gourdlets in the way. Right, inner wall, you. And then right here. What is this? This isn't it. Is it this one? Okay. Now they're just kind of trapped. Did I trap in all the Gourdlets? Let's see. No, they can move out. In fact, I believe they just leave whenever I do. Let's go get the next administrative object. Let's get one more. Yeah, they go wherever I am, for better or for worse. Sorry, interruption. You, Carl, the parcel train. Finally. I do have this tendency to I've unlocked the sewer grate. I do have this tendency to what just happened? We went into the sewer? No. Did we? No. We're somewhere. We're in the sewer. Whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. Pick up. We can keep it here though. In case the Ninja Turtles visit or something. I'm kind of all over the place. I wanted to make this. That's good. This campsite's good. Let's just add some trees to it and call it a day. Let's just do a peaceful tree planting, palm trees on the beach right here. Just beckoning for a relaxing evening. I want Gourdlets to be, at least the Gourdlets on Mind Vacation Town, to be the most peaceful Gourdlets, the happiest ones that the world has ever seen. Palm trees will help with that. That's nice. Okay, is there anything else I need camp-wise? We just had the one bonfire. Ooh, chairs. Alright, look at that. I want chairs that look out into the beach, the air. That's what we need. This is it. That's the whole thing right there. And there's more chairs and Gourdlets in case they don't want to sit next to each other or something. Perfect. Alright. And we also have that flying one by the Ferris wheel, which appears to be gone. Has it disappeared? It's gonna happen. Sometimes the world's gonna surprise you. Sometimes things they're not gonna go to your beach paradise right away. They're gonna sleep and drink a cocktail under a tree. Sometimes they're just gonna do whatever they want to. And I think that's what we have to get used to more than anything. I've been experiencing a lot of dissonance in my world. There's a lot of things that are changing and becoming more dramatic than they need to be. Everything is fine and everything is good, but there's a lot of change that's happening, and it's exciting to see that change. And it's also a little disorienting because you want things to go the way that you expect and you anticipate. But right now demands a level of fluidity and the ability to appreciate just the presence of the Gourdlets in your life, or whatever unique new thing that shows up in your inbox that day. It's about being excited about those things and putting the Ferris wheel somewhere better. I think that we're going to achieve a lot in the coming days, and I don't think it needs to be hard. I don't think that all of these objects need to have a strange price that's just kind of made up that extends the amount of time that it takes to play the game. I think this is a perfect pixelated world for tossing things together with their own rule sets that, honestly, when I saw my first Gourdlet, I thought this world felt alive, and I liked it. I'm going to call one more in, and then I'm going to call it a night. The solstice. That's cool. If you're just joining, unfortunately, this will be the tail end of the live stream, but my name is Gold Vision. This game is called Gourdlets. It was a, I don't know what the genre you want to call it is, but a design simulator of a mock-up building sim, a city management game. I don't know what details are coming in or are going to change, but from what I can tell, it's a very easy opportunity to turn on your brain, turn on certain functions of your brain, provide an environment for creatures, for people, for yourself, and then explore what that means to you and where that can get you. There's not that many details that I was hung up on or had a problem with. I did accidentally remove a TV from the game. It wasn't destroyed, it wasn't broken, it just was gone, and I had to add it back in. So I think we're net positive for the game. I'm trying to allow myself some leeway as long as I don't have to break anything. I don't think there's a threshold of destruction that requires the player to destroy something in order for the game to advance. And so far it's got my peaceful stamp of approval. It's available on the Steam store now at a discounted price, I believe, and I think it's part of the Wholesome Games event that's happening as well. But that's it for Gourdlets for tonight. That's it for 7 Second Summer Camp. My name is Gold Vision. I hope you had a wonderful evening. I hope that I left you a little better, a little more peaceful than when I met you. Thank you so much to all the Patreon producers who have helped me produce the things that I have and continues to do so. Without you, wouldn't be going nearly as fast as I am, and I can't wait to keep going. Feel free to also check out this game, 7 Second Summer Camp, on Steam, the meditation game I made to help gamers meditate. Because, like I said at the front, the benefits they're almost immeasurable, and they've been life-changing for me. And I don't want to be this passionate about something, but it just happens to be really wonderful, and so I share it as much as I can. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you rest well. And as always, I ask you hold on to your dreams.